Hey YouTube, what is going on? So today we are located out in Conyers, Georgia again, and as you can see, we're going to take a look at this here particular property. So there's a couple of things I want to point out to you guys if you're potential sellers and you're thinking about selling your home. This will be a little different than our normal video, and we're just going to go through here and I'm going to point out a few things that you really should just consider that are cost effective. That could result in you being able to list your home quicker. So before we even enter the house, right here you'll see the doorbell is out. It won't take much to either get that replaced or removed, right? And then just give them this molding right here, some touch-up paint. Remember, this is where your prospective buyer is going to enter your home. This is going to be one of the first things they see coming into this house, okay? So we're going to go ahead and walk in. All right, as we walk in here, we walk into the foyer, okay? We got the stairs right here as we enter with white railing, and we have our carpet throughout the home. First floor carpet is not that bad. But then we're going over here immediately to the left. One thing I would recommend is the curtains. Guys, let's go ahead and take down the curtains if we're listing our home, okay? Just because curtains tend to have a stylistic taste. So you got a vertical pattern right here. Then right over here in what looks to be the living room, most likely, you have another pattern, which is like I don't even know what you would call that, but it's a different type of pattern of curtain. So what we want to do is just take all of that down and eliminate the busyness and give the prospective buyer their own palette to be able to think about. Also, let's go ahead and remove all the writing off the wall, okay? Now that could go hand in hand with just maybe painting, which there is a cost with painting. I know that can be expensive, but we want to see if we could just go ahead and do that. So as we go ahead and enter into the living room, we have some beautiful script on the walls, okay? That may not be nice to everyone or desirable to everyone, so we want to go ahead and make sure we take that down. It's kind of like a laminate, so we can just peel that off, okay? The nails, let's take the nails out of the wall, okay? So not trying to be too nitpicky here, but this stuff literally here can be done in a week. So you get the furniture out and you're able to kind of get the walls addressed, okay? And the floors will likely be the last thing. So we'll just keep it rolling. Over here is our dining room. There's your light fixture here. Updated fixtures would help. Not gonna say that it wouldn't in this case, but of course there's a cost, right? Associated with such. So we don't have to, but we do wanna make sure they're clean and all the bulbs are working, all right? Now, once again, we're gonna remove nails and hooks out of the wall and the curtains. The curtains should come down. So if I stand here in this position of the home, there's 3 different patterns of curtain. That's busy, it's distracting. If you still have furniture like this, what we're looking at now, like some type of glass display cabinet, I'm kind of actually okay with that, okay? It's understood that that stuff would be possibly leaving, so it's wouldn't be much of a problem, okay? All right, we're gonna go over here and look at the kitchen and come into the kitchen. Kitchen is quite nice and clean. This is what you want, to have a nice clean kitchen, nice clean countertops, unless you want to set up some type of display or something to the fact of a welcome home type of board or something like that, something very generic, okay? So not bad for the kitchen. So coming over to down this hallway, next major thing, make sure the lights work, guys. I've seen this in even new construction. Sometimes all the lights don't work. Me, if I'm a prospective buyer, I come here, I can't see. I mean, I can, but it's pretty dark. So we got a pantry here. That's fine. It's a garage. Lights. Garage is fine. Nice, clean garage. I actually do like the electrical panel being open. That kind of just gives us, as a prospective buyer, where things are located. So that's a good touch. Garage is nice and clean, 2-car garage. looks good. So we'll come out there. Okay, going down the hallway. Over to the left, we have our half bathroom. Looks good. I will point out that this toilet is clean and open. This is a good look. You do want to see that, okay? And that's our vanity. All right, and then this is the laundry room. All good things here. I know it's dark, but there we go. Everything here is pretty good. Knowing that this is a laundry room, the walls look good. There's no dings, dents, or scratches in here. It looks good. Okay, so come out of there. Come back down the hallway. And over to the right, this is our breakfast nook area. Things I want to point out here, you probably already see it. Blind is broken right here, okay? Let's replace these if possible. Let's just go get another set or figure out something to where that doesn't look as apparent, okay? I know it's not gonna be perfect, guys, but I wanna know what y'all think. Do you think these points make a difference? Okay, this is going out to the backyard. Nice backyard. Plenty of space. Got woods in the back. Backyard for the most part looks good. Oh, there's a hawk, you guys see him? Looks good. Although one big thing I would recommend here, let's pressure wash. Let's see if we can get the back of the home pressure washed, and that'll really clean up this neat look in the back, okay? Not necessarily neat look, but it'll just give it a clean look. It won't look as dated. And then just remove whatever this adhesive strip is around the door. Let's remove that too, okay? This stuff can be done literally, guys, in like a week. You know, I would say just like a week should be fine. And you don't have to spend a ton of money to stage a home, but cleaning goes a very long way. And just wiping stuff down, just doing that alone goes a very long way. So we come down into this is the family room. Once again, we want to remove things off of the wall, any type of stickers or decals. We want to be able to provide as much of a blank palette as we can. If you do have accents in your home, try to build around them, or if you can afford it, try to just paint over them. So we got this big sky blue accent wall right here. I'm sure the previous owners loved it. The new ones may not, okay? Which is fine. I'm not expecting, you know, every accent wall to be painted over here, but as you will see as we go throughout this house, it's kind of a bit of a theme with different colors. But with that being said, let's at least have the walls all clear in this large family room so we can give that prospective buyer their own vision. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about that? About the things that I'm mentioning here today. Let's see, do we look in here? So I believe this is a 4-bedroom. I can't drop the details on the screen, because this one is more so of a video of just kind of, if you're going to sell your home, what you want to be doing as prep. You have white railing. These need to be either wiped down and or painted. Okay, let's do that, guys. So we'll go over to the left. This is our first bedroom. Coming in here, the carpets. One of the first things I see coming in this room. Okay, you got a nice tray ceiling up there, so the ceiling's kind of high. Although this light fixture is quite dim, that's not gonna show me nothing. So what you want to do is be able to put a brighter light in here, so people can kind of really see inside of the room, provided since it gets earlier now. Cleaning the carpets. Let's clean the carpet, guys. At least try to clean them, okay? Closet, let's check it out. The closet looks good. Right here, let's get these electrical plates on the plugs. All right, you got one here, and then the rest are as such. Let's not leave this one here without it being done. This is not a huge cost. There's literally a couple of screws to get that on, and it just changes the look of the wall. okay? It's not an eyesore. Coming out of this room, even though it's out of my line of sight, as I'm coming out, I'm like, oh, what's that? Because it's not normal, okay? So we'll keep going. Go ahead and finish up. This is the bathroom. Not bad here. I would just take the tissue, it's just me, and just toss it. We don't want to just have half-used tissue there. It's just kind of an eyesore personally to me. Okay, not bad. Bathroom looks good. Okay, we come around here. This is the next room. So, large bedroom sizes in this house. Okay, this is the second bedroom. Once again, this fixture is not working for this room. One, because the room is painted this dark color. I couldn't even tell you exactly what the color is. It's a very dark, kind of like a brownish, cream brownish color, but it's like a dark cream. So it's just not working. Then also up here, there's a little bit of freestyle or freehanded when it comes to outlining next to the white. That's not attractive, but these walls are tall. It's a lot of surface area to cover. I get it. You don't want to repaint it. That's fine. We'll take you some white paint, clean up the top, okay? Tape it and clean the top up. Let's do minimal effort if we can't do the maximum effort, as we should be striving to, but I get it. Sorry about that, guys. So the carpets in here do not look too bad. And then there's your closet. That looks pretty good too. Okay, let's keep it going. This right here is a nice view. That window brings in a lot of light into your foyer. And then we're gonna go into the third bedroom, right here to the left. And once again, we got a different color right here, okay? Tall ceilings, and we do have more writing on the walls. Like I said, you wanna try to get rid of that. The baseboards do need some attention. And then once again, we have the base plate or the plate for the receptacle missing. We want to try to get that replaced. I see that it's broken. Maybe they were thinking about it, but it didn't quite get done. I believe this house has been on the market for 22 days. So we gotta try to make those things get done, make it a priority, so we're able to make the home very presentable for prospective buyers. What do you guys think so far of this house? Okay, as we keep going through, that was our third bedroom. This right here is this is just the, I guess, like a linen closet. We come on down here, and this is your master. This house has a nice size master. Nice big tray ceiling. And then it has its own sitting area. You don't see this feature a lot too often in new construction homes or a lot of other homes unless they're really custom built. But this is just a nice touch. You can kind of put your things here, or sit your bed here, and however you want to kind of design it. It's pretty nice. And then here it's not bad, but the carpets upstairs do need attention. They do need shampooing, vacuuming and shampooing, and probably vacuuming again, okay? For the most part, these things, the walls and stuff with some paint will look good, okay? I'm coming through here. Once again, we have these dated light fixtures. That's a problem. Now, if you're looking up at the light fixture, immediately you probably looked over to the left and like, what's that? Well, that is this. So you have the finish separating itself from the, I guess you would call that like the border or the lining for the drywall. And that's a theme carried throughout the home. Stuff like this also needs to be addressed. Maybe it can be mudded up and painted. So which means that you would eventually need to paint the walls, okay? So we go into the bathroom. Now, I'm gonna turn the light on in the bathroom. So here's the shower, right here. Then we have a large garden tub, pretty big size tub. And then we have just one light fixture here over the vanity, one sink. And then this is your toilet, your water closet. And then this here is your closet area. Like I said, not too, closet looks decent. Only thing I would do is just make sure we keep this attic access closed. Just because it's an ISO, when you come into the closet, your eyes immediately draw to that point. So if I come back, right, and I enter into the closet, there's like this gaping hole right here. So let's just address that, okay? Not much there. It may seem nitpicky, but these things are stuff that people are gonna point out when they come in, or just may come off as unattractive to a prospective buyer. This bathroom does not have another light. So that one in the vanity is the only one, which means to me, we're gonna have to put different types of bulbs there to really get that illumination across this entire bathroom, okay? Definitely maybe even a brighter white paint, just so you can have a reflective surface to be able to bounce that light back over here to the tub area. Once again, curtains need to come down, okay? So that's pretty much it. Run downstairs, you know, brief overview of the purpose of this video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so this was just a small, just a quick walkthrough. I just wanted to show prospective sellers things that they could do if they're listing their home and it is in a similar condition as this one. This is not a terrible home, although I think with a week's worth of work, only a week, it can completely change the appearance of this house. It can change the vibe and change the feel for those coming in that want to be prospective buyers. For this particular property, they want $340,000. That's what it's listed for. But let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think should be done here or can be done to make this listing more appealing? It's 22 days on the market right now. It may go pretty quick or it may not, based on the things that we have seen so far. My thoughts are just simply, like I said, just probably address the walls first. Let's go ahead and, you know, dust those, paint, patch where it need be. Then let's go ahead and then go to the floors. Let's go ahead and do the vacuuming, shampooing, and most likely vacuuming again. I will start there. Yes, there is a cost associated with painting, but that can be recouped upon the sale of the home. I mean, you're about to get one of the biggest paydays in your life if you're not an investor or a house flipper, right? So you want to be able to present your product, make it presentable as possible. But with that being said, don't you guys forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be your favorite real estate agent. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.